Thanks for coming along on our journey north to Alaska. We have so many amazingly epic videos to come. You won't want to miss any of them.
Today we are at Halibut Campground at the end of Anchor Point, approximately 16 miles north of Homer, Alaska. And we realize that's not far from our last destination, but one, we're not in a hurry and we want to see as many things as we can. And two, there is a special thing or reason, a couple reasons that bring us to this location that we look forward to showing you later on in the video. Also, stay to the end. We'll give you all the detailed information on what you need to know if you want to come here and camp yourself. The entrance to our campground is right here, and then right across the way there's something special going on. We're going to take a walk down and let you take a look at it. This is something that I've only seen here in Alaska. I know it may be in other areas, but it's called the tractor launch and staging area. So people are pulling their boats up and they're unhooking, and I'll show you what happens after that. You may already have seen this before, but this is a first for me and I think it's pretty cool. I want to go get a closer look. Well, it looks like my timing's pretty good here, because here comes the tractor. And it looks like they're gonna hook right up to the boat. It's got a ball hitch on the front of that thing. So it appears that they're running fishing boats out of here and possibly charter boats as well. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So these things are huge. Just to get a closer look here, I'm standing next to the tire. Just a little bit taller than the tire. They gotta be pretty massive to get out there in the water and not be submerged. Not to mention it's sand. It's pretty cool. All right, here they go. Guys. And you can see all the trailers are parked right here. So after they put them in the water, they come back and then park the trailer. And then they call by radio when they're ready to get picked up, I'm assuming. The tide's getting pretty low. They're having to go way out there now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13 boats out right now. In the distance, you can just see some snow-covered mountains, and not all the tops of them either. But as we are looking, there are 5 active volcanoes in this view. And this is part of the Pacific Ring of Fire. And sometimes you can see steam coming from the top of them. I was hoping to catch a clearer day, but we'll take what we can get. At least I can see them. That's the most active volcanoes I've ever seen in one little stretch. Pretty neat. Back in the 1800s, the late 1800s, they actually found gold on this beach. And they were able to sift out and remove it from the sand. And it sounded like they did quite well. But there's something else that's attracting me to this area. And I saw a pickup truck coming by with big black blocks in the back of its bed coming off this beach, and it looked like coal to me. And I asked the guy at the tractor shack, I go, is it even possible that a guy could find coal out here on the beach? And he says, oh yeah, it's all over the place. So I'm on a hunt. I want to see if I can find some coal. Any coal, I will be happy if I can find some. And I'm in the direction the truck came from, so let's go see what happens. I have no idea how far he drove down here, but I'm keeping an eye out and see what I can find. I'm on a hunt. So they also, back in the 1800s, found gold on this beach. And they were able to sift through the sand and take out the gold flakes, and it sounded like they did pretty well. But for some reason, the coal has me more interested than the gold. Well, I didn't find the big mother lode of coal, but I think I just came upon one small piece right here. And if you ever find a black rock like this and you're thinking, is that coal or is that not coal? The best way to tell is just take it and see if you can put a print on another rock. And that's coal right there. Easy to mark with. And it doesn't look like anything special, but there's a lot of uses for this, especially for heat. All right, we are off coal hunting. We're hoping to fill a small bag of it and then burn it in a campfire. We'll get a campfire going first and then burn it and see how much heat we can get. See if it's more heat than normal, how long it burns. Just a little test. All right, Riddle, sniff it out. Counting on you. We're counting on you. All right, we're walking along. Darren spotted some here, and the more we look, the more there is. So we're gonna bag some of this up and try it out in our next fire. Oh, that looks great. All right, we'll get some in a bag. It's not a BALL, it's not. It looks like we're not gonna have to go very far. I see a lot more. A lot of little pieces, but it all adds up. It's nothing, Riddle. Oh, that's a nice chunk. Is it brittle? It's just falling apart. Oh, there's some. Oh, there's a really big. There's a nice chunk right there. Oh yeah.
That's why I think it's just gonna fall apart. Yeah, good sized pieces.
Well, it was like, there's nothing special about that stuff. We ended up getting a big bag of coal here. This last chunk I found is pretty decent sized. We're gonna hike it back, try it in a future fire, maybe at our next campsite, because we're leaving this place tomorrow. I'm not sure the bag is going to survive because that's a pretty heavy load. But time to head back. You might notice in this video, Carrie is not in a lot of the scenes. Currently, she's not feeling that well. She's got a cold. She's pretty much just having a casual day or two and trying to get a lot of sleep and fluids. So I'm doing most of the filming. That's why it might look a little different than normal. We don't have Carrie's expertise out here today. The other big draw to this beach, the eagles, the bald eagles, and they are plentiful out here. And if you look in the distance, they're out there. Even right now, there's eagles on the sandbars about the full length of this beach. My intent is not to frighten the eagles or scare them away, but if they do fly away, they're just gonna come right back as soon as I leave. I think they're pretty used to people on this beach. And it is raining. We've got rain in the forecast for the next several days. He jumped. The eagles are all spread out. It's like they all have their own area. They're not fighting over the same carcass anywhere, like the seagulls are. I think those are either crows or ravens. You tell me, because I don't know the difference. And this is probably the closest I've ever been to an eagle without it flying off. Wow. He's standing right on a fish. And the birds are trying to pull it away from him, but he's not letting them. If you're squeamish, hide your eyes just for a minute here. I just want to show you why all the birds are on this beach, including the bald eagles. And that's because of the fish carcasses. This is what's drawing everybody here. A couple of those look like halibut. Oh, and I see a couple eagles in the distance, making my way towards them. Just a beautiful combination of wildflowers growing here right along the shoreline. I know what some of them are, but most of them I don't. If anybody knows what these really pretty orange ones are, please let me know. Their stems are hairy with black spikes on them. I couldn't grow a prettier flower garden. That's beautiful. This is the fee station where you self-pay. It is $20 a night, and they do allow you to camp 2 vehicles in the same campsite. If you can fit them in there, they're not long campsites. So if you want to save some money, that second vehicle is free. Just like it says in the park rules. This campsite fills up fast. If you want a spot, come about between like 10 and 2. Otherwise, it's probably going to be full in the summer. And you got your little drop box. Your envelopes are here. Fill them out, drop the money in. Pretty easy, simple, and straightforward. A beautiful little campground. Not a lot of open spaces, so if you're looking for solar, another reason to come early, because we only found about 3, maybe 4 locations where you can get solar. The rest is all treed up, pretty thick. But there are a couple of locations right along the shoreline, right along the beach. If you're a tent camper, they're for tent campers only. Just beautiful spots, and you're putting your tent right in the trees like they are here. Tables and fire rings, picnic tables. To me, it's a very desirable location. Now that we're all solared up on the roof, we look for different locations than we used to. Starlink and solar. So we're looking for more of the open locations, but back in our tent camping days, that would be our first go-to spot. And the camping goes all the way back there to the shoreline. There is dumpsters here. I missed that my first time through. I didn't even see it. And pit toilets. All right, it might look like there's water here at this campground, but I heard this does not work. I haven't actually tried it out for myself. It does work. I don't know if it's potable or not, but it does work. Just have to be patient. All right, it's time to head back to the van. Getting soaked out here. It's not particularly cold. The other big positive about this campsite is that there's pretty much no bugs. And I think maybe that's because we're so close to the ocean. But there's no wind, there's no bugs. It's been very pleasant.
All right, my favorite thing by far are the eagles here.
Yeah, there's more eagles here than I've ever seen in one location, but I would have to say my favorite thing is watching the skid steers, the tractors pull the boats in and out, because it's super unique. Never seen it before. It was super fun to watch.
At one point, though, I counted 11 eagles. There's only 3 tractors.
Okay, so, all right, so I guess the eagles are winning.
Also, the beach is super lovely. I just can't get over walking on the beach and looking across and seeing snow-covered mountains.
Yeah, and they're volcanoes. 5 of those mountain peaks are active volcanoes.
I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I have come down with a cold. I think Dave is catching it. We've just been playing too much in Alaska, and I think it's caught up for us.
Yeah, we're actually leaving here looking for another spot just to basically heal and rest up a bit. Okay, so going straight into what you need to know about this campground. If you want to come to Halibut Campground, first off, there's 19 sites. It's self-pay. It's currently $20 a night. You can stick a second vehicle in your spot, and that second vehicle is free currently. So that's
nice.
That's pretty nice. You can split the cost. That said, that the rig side is only about 40 feet. Anything total length bigger than that is not going to fit. So it was right on the edge for us just to get 2 vans parked in one location.
Yeah, and our vans are 19.5 feet. So it was pretty tight. Now, this is an extremely popular campground. I believe as the summer keeps going, the fishing gets better and better, and it gets busier and busier. So there are many campgrounds leading up to this one. Of course, I think this one's the best one because you can walk straight to the beach from here and watch eagles just fly over you no matter where you are.
Yeah, so this is dry camping. There's no water, no electricity, no dump station. I guess there is a dump station about 15 miles away at a different RV park, but this one's kind of remote with limited resources.
I will say there is a very nice laundromat only a few miles away with a $7 shower.
Okay.
And that was nice. And we're only 25 minutes from Homer. So this is a good home base. If you wanted to travel and see some of the different areas, this is a good spot to do that.
Yep, and if you want to try the boat launch out, from what I hear, that cost about $80 to launch your boat and get it picked up. But it looked like mostly commercial fishing and charter boats were using it. So I think you have to know a little bit about what you're doing.
Yeah, we did see some little inflatable boats come in, and not the big tractors, but they were pulling them out with their little ATVs.
Yeah.
And it looks like I saw them cleaning halibut.
They were. Yeah, so they were catching halibut. We're getting pretty close to salmon season where it's going to really pick up around here. If you come looking for a site, make sure you come early between like 10 and 12 and try to come during the weekdays because the weekends it's slam packed.
And if you can't find a site, just come in here. There's a day use parking lot just to walk on the beach and see the eagles is really cool.
Yeah.
And of course the volcanoes on the other side of the Cook Inlet, right?
Cook Inlet,
yeah.
Right on the shores of Cook Inlet.
Okay, so we hope you enjoyed this. We are going to go ahead into some free campground, hold up for about a week, and see if we could get healed.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Let's get there, and I'm ready to go to sleep. Catch you guys later. We appreciate you watching our video. If you would like to support our channel, please consider becoming a patron. We also have stickers available in our website store. Thank you for watching.